Black hole is an object whose gravitational field is very strong that light cannot escape from it. To what approximate radius would Earth, having mass 5.98 into 10 to the power 24 kg, have to be compressed to be a black hole? So to be a black hole, the radius of Earth is equal to 2 gm by c square. The equation to be a black hole So this is the equation for the radius to be a black hole of an object, that is equal to 2 into the value of g 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. Mass of the earth is given 5.98 into 10 to the power 24 kg. C is the speed of light, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 square. If we calculate it, the result becomes 10 to the power minus 2 meter. So the radius of the earth should be 10 to the power minus 2 meter to be a black hole. Our second problem is infinite number of bodies, each of mass 2 kg, are situated on x-axis at a distance 1 meter, 2 meter, 4 meter, 8 meter respectively from the origin. The resultant gravitational potential due to this system at origin will be. So this is our x-axis OX, this is origin. Masses of 2 kg are situated, masses of 2 kg are situated 1 meter, 2 meter, 4 meter and 8 meter and so on. Mass of 2 kg mass in each point. Okay, so what is the equation for the gravitational potential? We know that the equation for gravitational potential is minus gm by r. V is equal to minus gm by r. Potential is a scalar quantity, so net potential at O should be V net is equal to minus gm. I have taken here minus gm common. So 1 by r1 is 1 by 1, 1 by r2 is 1 by 2, 1 by r3 is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 and so on. So that the value becomes minus gm 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 2 cube and so on. So the sum of the series becomes a by 1 minus r, that is equal to minus 2 gl. Here value of m is 2, so that is minus 4g. Value of m is 2, so the net potential becomes, gravitational potential becomes minus 4g. Our next problem is a man of 50 kg mass is standing in a gravity free space. So a man of mass 50 kg standing in a gravity free space. He at a height of 10 meter above the floor. At a height of 10 meter above the floor, he throws a stone of 0.5 kg mass downward with a speed of 2 meter per second. He throws a stone of 0.5 kg mass with a speed of 2 meter per second. Downward with the speed 2 meter. When the stone reaches the floor, the distance of the man above the floor will be. So when the stone reaches the floor, the distance of the man from the floor we have to calculate. So at first we must use the conservation of linear momentum. So m1 v1 is equal to m2 v2. Let this is the mass of the stone and speed of the stone is 2, mass of the man and speed of the man v2. So v2 is equal to 1 by 50. v2 is equal to 1 by 50 meter per second. Now what is the time taken by the stone to reach the ground? Time taken by the stone to reach the ground. The height is 10 meter. Time taken by the stone to reach the ground, that is t is equal to distance by speed, as speed is constant here, so distance by speed, that is equal to 5 seconds. So the man travels a distance in this 5 seconds. The distance traveled by the man, that is equal to 1 by 50 into 5, that is equal to speed into time, so 0.1 meter. So the height of the man becomes 10 meter plus 0.1 meter, that is equal to 10.1 meter above the ground when the stone reaches the ground.